In a quiet neighborhood lived a young man named Daniel, a 28-year-old office employee. He had a steady job, a decent life, and a habit of playing soccer every evening to unwind after work. Soccer was the one place where Daniel felt confident, skilled, and alive. One evening, Daniel came home looking unusually troubled. He tossed his office bag onto the couch, opened his laptop, stared at a spreadsheet filled with mistakes, and sighed heavily. His father, who was trimming plants in the backyard, noticed his son's frustration and walked in. "Rough day?" he asked gently. Daniel nodded. "Dad, I studied, practiced, and tried my best, but I still mess up in the office. Others learn things faster. My colleague Mark, he gets everything right in one try. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm always behind." His father listened quietly, then said, "Come with me." He led Daniel into their small backyard garden where the evening breeze moved gently through the leaves. "Sit," his father said. "I want to teach you 3 lessons, not with words alone, but through small challenges. These lessons will stay with you for life." Daniel exhaled and nodded. "I'm listening." "For the first lesson," his father said, "I want you to invite Mark to play soccer with you tomorrow." Daniel raised an eyebrow but agreed. The next evening, Mark arrived at the local field. They divided into teams and began the match. Daniel, who played soccer almost every day, moved with confidence and skill. Mark, however, stumbled often, missed passes, and struggled to keep up. "For the second lesson," his father said, "I want you to observe Mark tomorrow at work, quietly, see how he behaves around numbers." The next day at the office, Daniel paid close attention. He noticed Mark, double-checking every calculation, solving puzzles during lunch, helping 2 interns with budgeting, calculating tiny costs mentally, even counting the sugar packets in the cafeteria without thinking. By evening, Daniel was amazed. When he returned home, he reported everything to his father. His father smiled. "That's your second lesson. People become good at what they repeatedly do. Mark is not naturally gifted. He practiced, enjoyed, and lived numbers every day. Just like you practice soccer." Daniel nodded slowly. Maybe math was not his enemy. Maybe he simply hadn't practiced enough. "For your final challenge," his father said, "I want you to estimate how much better Mark is at doing math compared to you." Daniel thought for a moment. "Maybe 3 times better." "Good," his father replied. "Then tomorrow, try to study 3 times harder than usual." The next day, Daniel returned home, sat at his desk, and began working through math exercises with fierce determination. 1 hour passed, then another. By the 3rd hour, his eyes burned, his head throbbed, and exhaustion overcame him. Before he knew it, he had fallen asleep across his notebook. His father gently woke him later. Daniel lowered his eyes. "I'm sorry. I couldn't complete the challenge. I tried so hard it gave me a headache." His father placed a hand on his shoulder and said softly, "That's the 3rd and most important lesson, son. When you try to master something you don't enjoy, discipline becomes painful. But when you love something, consistency feels light. You play soccer for hours without fatigue because your heart is there." He looked into Daniel's eyes and added, "If you want to become successful, remember this. Either pursue what you love, or learn to love what you must pursue. That is the only path to mastery." Daniel felt a deep clarity wash over him. The frustration he had carried all day melted away. He finally understood. These 3 lessons, differences in strength, the power of practice, and the role of passion, would guide him not only at work, but throughout his life. And from that day on, Daniel's approach to learning, working, and living changed forever.